Hello everyone, welcome back to Mike and Day. Today I'm going to be talking about how I dealt with bipolar. It is something that I have lived with since I think I was probably 12 or 13 years old. Bipolar basically means that you have drastic mood swings, and these mood swings can last anywhere from a few days to a couple of weeks, maybe even months. And they can be depressive, or they can be manic, which means everything feels good. There's nothing really bad. Everything is on the up and up. Nothing can go wrong. And I realized after, I would say about 9 or 10 years for me to finally realize that I actually had some kind of mental illness, and seeking help was very hard for me personally. I've tried going to therapy or counseling, anything like that, but I would just end up lying to say that I'm okay just to get out of it because I didn't like it at all. I just didn't like talking to a stranger about my actual feelings and the actual things that were going through my head. And I would say it's been about 2 months for me since actually talking to a psychiatrist. A psychiatrist is basically like a psychologist. The only difference is they're allowed to prescribe medication to patients. And I was super honest with the doctor, and I was able to receive medication that treated my bipolar, in that it has leveled everything out. In terms of a mood stabilizer, which just means that I don't go all the way up and I don't go all the way down to the ground where I feel awful or I don't feel manic. It's a nice, even balance, and I can really tell during my day because I'm not thinking about stuff or getting upset for long periods of time. Especially after work, I found myself doing that, just being worried about work the next day or how work went today, and not allowing myself to relax, to try and get away from that environment. And I was bringing everything home, so it made it very difficult for me to basically go to the next day because I would always bring the previous day with me. So the medication has helped quite a bit with that, and also trying to change my outlook on life. I always thought I never deserved to have the life that I have, or the opportunities that I have been given. I've always wanted to try and find something else because I don't think that I would excel at it or be good at it. That's what I thought with nursing initially. I had gone to college when I was 18, and I didn't really understand what I wanted to do. So it was very hard for me to focus and want to do well in that program. I had switched my program about 3 or 4 times, quite a few amount of times, and each time it felt like I was getting farther and farther away from whatever it is I initially wanted to do, and that's how I became lost at college. I just didn't know what to do, so I stopped going after about a year and a half. And then I tried, I joined the United States Air Force. That went well for about a month, and then I couldn't make it through basic training because of my mental illness and my inability to adapt to the training environment. So I was sent home. That was devastating. That hurt a lot, but I think I learned quite a bit from that. And it's to not give up on something that you are trying to achieve. And since then, it's taken me about two years to finally realize that I need help and I need to actually talk to somebody about the feelings that I'm having. because there's no way for me to actually fix it on my own. I need help from somebody else, and I'm very stubborn, so it's very hard for me to ask for help, especially if it's pertaining to me. I don't like doing that. I like helping other people. I don't I don't really like helping myself, so I've had to learn how to I guess be more selfish, but it's not really selfish if it's helping me actually live my life without going off the rails or doing something that I wouldn't normally do. So I would say the easiest thing would be to get help if you're feeling like you can't control your emotions and your emotions are lasting for a very long time, or you're thinking about everything and you can't focus on one thing. That could be a big problem because you may not be able to either focus on a career that you're going to college for, or even that you're training for at the job. Like, you're not able to focus, so it makes it very difficult. You're always wanting to go on to the next best thing. You're not staying at jobs long, so you're not getting the experience that you need in order to climb up the ladder, so to say. I would just recommend getting any kind of help that you can. I'm not recommending everyone go on medication, but maybe therapy would work for you, meditation, some kind of relaxing time, could even be exercise, whatever brings you to a state of mind where you can actually focus and you can think about stuff without having 3,000 thoughts going through your head and clouding your judgment and not letting you think how you actually want to think. And I hope that this video helped somebody else as well. I know I would have greatly benefited from something like this. I don't know if I've talked today about this, but if this is our first time finding out, then I'm happy to be able to tell you that I'm doing well, and I will continue to do well because I want what is best for me and for my future, and hopefully that future is with Day. Thank you guys for watching. If you like the content and you want to see more like this or different content, go ahead and leave it in the comments down below. Go ahead and like the video, and if you want to hear more from us, go ahead and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.